welcome to the Fancy Hobo Improv Show, live on YouTube and Twitch. My name is Tony Antifa Torrico, and I'm going to be your host for this evening. Thank you so much for tuning into tonight's show, and Merry Krampusnacht to you all. That is right. Today is Krampus night, the night that Krampus comes and he punishes all the mischievous children around the world. What's your punishment gonna be? I hope mine is whips. Now, if you've never seen a Fancy Hobo show before, this is what you're in store for. Our players tonight are going to take your suggestions. That's right, we got suggestions from you, the audience, on our Facebook and our Instagram earlier this week, and we are going to take those suggestions, and our players are going to hear them for the very first time tonight, right before they do some improvised scenes and games for you all. But it is not too late to get those suggestions in for tonight's show. As a matter of fact, we need quite a few of them tonight. We do need as many suggestions as you could possibly give for an occupation. Any occupation whatsoever, my friends, any occupation at all. It could be a really, really useful occupation, like a firefighter or like a social worker, or it could be like a totally useless occupation like Senate Majority Leader or Speaker of the House. It could be either side of the spectrum, folks. So just put those suggestions into our chat, either on Twitch or on YouTube, and we might use them at the very end of our show for one-liners. Now, you might notice that you are not inside the dark comforts of a theater. No, you are in the cold clutches of your own home, where we are all held prisoner, like a bunch of college students in an escape room, except there is no key, friends. There is no key. But which means we rely on your support. Instead of coming to see us in a theater, our shows are entirely dependent on you, and we are continuously raising donations so that we can have more and more shows for you, our audience. That's right. So if you would like to donate to us at any point tonight, you can send those donations through Venmo at Fancy Hobo Improv. It should be right here. I hope I'm pointing on the right side of the screen. I really hope I am right. At Fancy Hobo Improv. Don't forget the improv, because the Fancy Hobo is just somebody else. But thank you so much for donating tonight. Thank you for those who have donated in the past. It means the world to us. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, and to like this video. That is a very great and easy way to help us out. And we appreciate all of that. All right. I think I have talked long enough, so let's introduce our players to the virtual stage tonight. First up, don't be alarmed, you will not be harmed. It's Matt Thomas.
Hello, welcome, enjoy.
I will, Matt. Next up, she's never had a lesson. It's Grace Protzmann.
Never in my life.
Never had a lesson. Next up, he uses his glasses to see into the future. It's Peter Coley.
And they're transitions because my future is just so bright.
Ooh, I like it. Next up, the human example of a juicy cockroach. It's Brandon Burns.
Ooh.
Yeah, good job, Brandon. Really good job.
Thank you.
Next up, he hasn't been naughty, he hasn't been nice. It's Feng.
How is it already December?
I have no idea how. I have no idea. If a tree falls in a forest and nobody is around to hear it, it's Tony Phonethibsavads.
That's the answer to the riddle.
That is the answer to the riddle. Next up, made of 100% recycled and/or composted materials, Brenan Dwyer.
Completely biodegradable.
I bet. And finally, returning back to the Fancy Hobo stage, we know you love to boo this next player, so join in on the boos. It is none other than Robert the Chocolate Bear Heger.
Boo!
Boo! Gives me strength.
Yes, it does. It gives you. It's like if you were Superman. Boos are your son. All right, so let's, not like your child, but like the thing in the sky.
I got it.
Let's move on to our very
I know my Superman lore.
Yeah. Let's move on to our first game of the evening, which is called Expert Challenge. An Expert Challenge is for everyone. Expert Challenge goes a little bit something like this. All of our players are not only are they improv professionals, they are also experts in every single possible thing that you can imagine, and they are going to wax poetical all about the expert things until one player disagrees with a statement that another player has made, and they will challenge that statement, and then they will take off from there. It's a fun game. You will see exactly how it's played. Players, your suggestion tonight comes from Kelsey on Facebook. Kelsey gave you the suggestion of the amygdala, which I'm sure you're all experts on. Definitely. Yes. My favorite part of that was seeing everybody go, what? Yes, definitely. Experts. Yes, of course. Experts. Great. Who seems to look like the most expert? Matt, you look like the most expert on the amygdala. So why don't we go ahead and start with you? Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then let's play.
The amygdala is a part of your brain. It regulates various functions within your body.
Yes, Tony.
Yes, the amygdala is not a part of the brain. It is a sand mural made by Tibetan monks.
Go ahead.
That's right. This amygdala they are made of very colorful sands, usually arranged in a circle. They portray all kinds of stories and
Challenge.
Yes, how?
They are arranged in squares because they're the most strongest shape.
Sure. Yeah, no, go ahead.
So amygdalas are arranged in squares because everyone knows that if you come at any side, it's going to be reinforced. And so that's why they're arranged
I have to
in
challenge.
squares, and then you can also stack them and they won't roll away.
You see, there's a problem with your theory. Cylinders are actually the strongest shape.
Oh, okay. Now, tell us all about it, Peter.
So while squares have various weak points, where if you were to, for example, puncture one of the walls of the square, then you have a hole in your square. However, cylinders, which are usually made out of dark matter and titanium, are actually impossible to puncture. That is why
Challenge.
I want to hear them both. Brandon first, then Brenan.
Actually, the only thing made out of titanium is everyone, due to the song written by, I believe, Halsey. So I am titanium.
And Brenan, what was your challenge?
Yeah, cylinders aren't actually made out of dark matter or titanium. They are made out of the forces of goodness.
Oh, that's much more uplifting. So I'm going to go with that, Brenan.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Goodness is the strongest force in the galaxy, and therefore
Challenge.
Grace and Brandon in that order.
Strongest force in the universe, also strongest shape, is the Hulk.
And Brandon.
The strongest force in the universe is definitely badness.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grace.
No one can defeat the Hulk. When he hulks out...
Challenge!
Yes, Chaco.
According to the 1996 crossover Marvel vs. DC, Superman did beat the Hulk.
Oh, please, keep going.
Yes, in their epic matchup, they were taken out to the middle of the desert, and they
challenge.
Fought.
Yes, Peter.
Nothing with Superman in it can be epic.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, Chaco,
All-Star Superman.
Now,
well, I mean, I have greatest comic ever.
Well, that was a weak rebuttal. Peter, go ahead.
Yes,
the Superman's had the same like impossible to beat powers for like how many years now? All of them, all the years, and like
Challenge.
Yes, how?
Goku's Ultra Instinct could easily beat Superman, no matter how many suns he had.
Go ahead, Hal. Go ahead.
Goku's Ultra Instinct
Challenge.
would only take 30 seconds.
Yes, Grace.
You said Superman is infertile.
No. How? Keep talking about Goku.
Goku's Ultra Instinct would kill Superman in 30 seconds because
challenge.
A challenge. Okay.
Challenge.
All right.
Challenge.
Let's hear Brandon. Let's hear Brandon.
The most powerful creature is the three-headed silverback dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you very much. If I play that card, I will destroy every force in the universe.
All right, go ahead.
What?
Thank you very much. No one will counter this challenge. The three-headed dragon Yu-Gi-Oh! Is truly the most powerful creature known in the known universe. Truly
Challenge.
unstoppable.
Challenge.
3 heads.
Okay, all right. I heard lots of challenges. Keep those hands up if you got them, but I definitely heard Peter first, and then I believe I heard Tony and Matt.
Sure, you have your Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but have you ever challenged a 10-year-old with a Pikachu?
Oh, and now Tony?
The three-headed silverback dragon can be easily countered with the Solemn Judgment trap card.
Matt?
You're telling me a card is the most powerful thing in the universe? I could just like tear that. I mean, it would be so easy.
That's the game. That is our game. That is the game of Expert Challenge. Wow. Oh, hilarious. You know, it's got a point. It's got a point. No card can stand up to a couple of hands doing this motion. It's very true. All right, excellent. Thank you, players. Moving right along to our next game. Our next game is called Genre Replay. Genre Replay, and this game is for Brandon, Peter, and Brenan. Brandon, Peter, and Brenan. With the way this game works is the three of these players are going to be doing a scene, a basic scene based off a suggestion for you. Then what we're going to do is we're going to see that same scene done in 2 genres, which are both given by you, the audience. So let's start off, players, with your base scene. Your suggestion comes from Lisa on Instagram. She gave you the suggestion of Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls. Okie dokie. So, players, this is the game of Genre Replay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then play.
This is the worst day ever.
I can't believe you would bring us here.
I just wanted to share the beauty with my 2 favorite children. You tell me you don't like the flowing water?
I'm all wet.
No, I'm afraid of water.
You must face your fear, little ones. You must face the wetness. You must face the water to be strong one day.
You face it.
I have. Look at the blue behind me. Look how I face the blue. I face
Oh my God, he's gonna touch it.
strength.
Don't, Daddy, don't.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. I'll do 2 hands. Look at this.
Please stop, please. No.
Stop it with the fear. Stop it with the fear, then. I want you to touch it. Both of you. Touch it. Touch the water.
I don't
I'll
want
do
to
it if you do.
Now you're just adding pressure on me.
I'll do it if you do. Come on.
Fine. I'm not looking.
So it shall be. So says the water to you both.
Scene. That was biblical, folks. All right.
It gets crazy in Canada.
It does. You cross that border, shit goes crazy. All right. So players, we're gonna see that same scene, but first we're gonna see it done in the style of a Western. Alrighty, players, you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's play.
This is the worst day ever.
Mama fell in the whale.
Yeah, she did. She gonna go down there and get her?
No.
Yeah, you know I'm afraid of water.
Yeah, you liver little sons of bitches. You got no heart. What
I
you
was
say?
made for the city, not for this hard scrabble, dusty
The city made you weak.
Yeah,
City.
yeah,
The
I
city
did, and I
took
like it.
What? Guess what? This here country don't like it. This here big bad Western don't like your city slicking ways. Want to see what I'm gonna do? Look at me. Look at me, you both.
I'm looking.
See this here well?
No,
I'm gonna go into that then well.
I'm gonna call the sheriff.
Don't do it.
I am the sheriff, little one! You can't call the sheriff on the sheriff!
I'm gonna call the deputy.
You call the deputy, I kill the deputy! Now you gotta go in the well! Go in the well!
Oh,
Oh my
Sheriff!
God, Dad jumped in the well.
You gotta go in the well!
oh,
You're gonna come and get out of the well now.
he's
Get out of the well. Now you're gonna go in the well.
I'll climb in first.
you climb in first. I
Will
think
you
we need to
come?
climb in together if we're gonna do this in time for
Yes, together.
supper.
Okay. Bye.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, they're freaking gone.
All right, scene. Oh my God. That turned into like questionable Silence of the Lambs at the end of it, really. All right. Players, your last genre that we're going to see that same scene done in is in the style of sci-fi, science fiction. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's do it.
This is the worst day ever.
The worst day ever so far.
I have water in my system.
No.
Robot, I know you're near the end of your life, floating with me in this eternal abyss. You can become so much more than metal parts.
Does not compute. Only used to comfort of my metal.
Emotions and flesh are frightening.
I know you're both scared, but you must do what you both fear. You must touch the wall of humanity. Do like me. Float to the wall of humanity and touch what it means to be human.
No.
Do as I do.
No.
It is
Do as I do.
It is not logical to do so. Will
Logic.
perish anyway.
Logic. Don't think of logic. Logic is the barrier to things beyond consciousness. You must do the illogical. You must be nonsensical to find. I'm floating away. Hold on. Floating back. You must do what is nonsensical.
The human speaks complete gibberish.
Downloading idiocy in order to translate.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Be
Oh.
like me.
Oh, I'm floating towards humanity.
Yes, you are.
No.
Humanity.
Float towards humanity.
No.
You're a fucking fool just like me.
No.
Idiocy. No.
All right, scene.
Humanity.
Scene. I think that was one of Kubrick's earlier films.
It was a rough draft, actually, of his Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100% of it ended up on the cutting room floor.
Oh, wow. My goodness. Excellent players. Thank you very much. All right, moving on to our next game. We're going to see an open scene from Matt and Grace. Feel free to join us on out here. Your suggestion comes from the birthday girl, Gabby. Yes, happy birthday, Gabby. And your suggestion for this scene is street urchins. All right, players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then let's play.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's today's a good day.
Yeah. Always a good day when this all comes back around.
Yeah, I was a little worried. And then then when the trolley came, all the money was on it, just like you said.
And you just go and you grab it and you steal all the money from the gambling old people and you're good to go, you know?
You're so smart. I'm glad I ended up with you instead of my parents.
Yeah. Yeah, parents are the death of you. You know what they say.
I know what you say, Daphne.
And that's that parents are the death of you.
That's right, and I believe it too.
And that you should always steal from old people because they're on the way out anyway.
That's right. What are they going to use it for? They're going to get buried with it? What a waste.
Give it to the kids? Nah. Parents, am I right?
You are right, Daphne.
All right,
Hey,
kid.
I have a question for you, Daphne.
Yeah, kid, what's
What
up?
happens when you turn 18?
Well, don't you know, I'm never aging. I've been like this for 360 years.
Wow.
Thought I'd shared that with you, but apparently I didn't. Left that part out.
That means you were born back in the 1600s?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you I've always wanted to meet a pilgrim.
They're not all it's cracked up to be. Wait, so you're telling me that you were only born exactly 15 years ago?
That's right.
That's interesting.
I think most people are, even the old people we rob are no more than 80 years old.
You think they're typically aged?
I think most people are typically aged, Daphne.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right. I mean, I've been around, and I'm pretty sure I've seen some atypically aged people. You can see these things,
Well, I would buy it if you said it, because, you've been around a lot longer than me. I've only been here 15 years, and most of that was with you.
This is true. I don't know if I can trust you if you're typically aged. I don't know why. I kind of thought you were a little bit atypical, but I guess I was wrong.
Well, I might be. I might live the next 300 years as well.
I don't buy it. I don't know if I can trust you if you've only been around the block once. I've been around it 360 times, I tell you.
Well, if you're that old, then
What'd you call
shouldn't
me?
I be stealing from you?
Hey, kid. I said I'm still 18. I ain't old.
Yeah, but you've been around the block a whole lot. I could use that money. This is my first time around the block.
I take it back. I didn't mean a thing. Hey, watch it, kid. Watch it.
Hey, I learned it from you, Daphne. You taught me to do this.
Man, this always goes down like this. And I only had 8 lives. 6 down the drain. All right, kid, listen to me. You don't have to do this. Daphne's always right, right?
Wait a second, you've had 8 lives.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've lost my mind. I'm talking to a cat again, aren't I?
Yeah.
Games scene. Games. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. God. And I don't even have any cats. It's weird. All right, moving on to our next game. Our next game is called Advice Panel. Advice Panel is for Dr. Tony. It is for Chucko Bear, How, and Brandon. The way this game works is that Brandon is going to be hosting an advice panel show. And these three other players are going to be his guests on that show, and they're going to answer your life advice questions. We got life advice questions from you, the audience, earlier, and they have been given to our other players who will chime in as you in the game. So, players, this is the game of Advice Panel. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Then let's play.
It's 6:15 in the morning, and welcome to Carl's Coffee Corner. We got some fun times ahead of us, don't we all? Okay, I got some great, good old-fashioned guests with me today. Please introduce yourself. Start with my favorite man in the scene. What's her name there, friend?
Hi, My name is Lector. It is very nice of you, Carl, to bring me out of my prison to be here.
Hey, you know I want only the best. Your name, you said your name was Lector?
Lector.
Lector. Ooh, Lector. Let's go, Lector. I like your energy. Okay, my next friend, what's your name there, Paolo?
Greetings, my name is Professor Dr. Alan Prickman, and I am a professor in psychiatry and potions.
The titles on you, Professor Dr. Alan Rickman. Oh, therapist,
Prickman.
doctor. What?
Prickman.
You said
Get it
Prickman?
right, Potter.
Oh my God. I never had the name Potter, but I'll take it. I like being called Potter. I could be a Potter. I like clay. Let's do it. I like your energy, P. Diddy. All right, my final friend, my final guest. What's that name?
I am Dong, and I am a troll. I live under a bridge in Cleveland, and I no longer eat humans. I am on a clean path.
You're from Cleveland.
Yes. Well, I live under a bridge in Cleveland. I've recently relocated.
Are you still in the Cleveland area?
Yeah, yes, I live there now. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All right, we're going to move on from that guy, Cleveland guy, to our first nice advice panel. All right, I got that question. Give me that question, friend.
Hey, what up? It's me, Mr. Clever. I just wanted to ask because, you know, like I bought this desk from IKEA, and the instructions are all in Swedish. So my question for the panel is, how do I properly assemble IKEA furniture?
That is a classic 6 a.m. problem. All right, Lector, my best buddy, my best friend. How's this guy going to translate Swedish to build himself that fancy desk?
Well, as I always believe, brilliance transcends all language. A brilliant design will come to you without looking at the instructions. All you must do is look at the shapes, all those curves and all those screws, and fit the pieces in the right place. Because if it was not well designed, it was not meant to be put together.
Yeah. Build it like a preschooler. Put those things in the right spot. Shapes on shapes on shapes on shapes. Like your energy, Lector. All right, Professor Dr. P. Diddy, I want that. What's your advice for my best friend?
All you need to do is a little wave of the wand, and it will throw up in the air and burst into flame.
Okay.
And then throw asteroids upon the earth.
Yeah. You know what? I like that. Say no
Until
to it,
all
burn it
life
to the
is
ground.
obliterated.
I like your energy, P. Diddy. Burn it. All right, we okay, troll guy in Cleveland. Go, Cleveland guy.
You know, yeah, I've eaten a Swedish man before, and he tasted delicious. But that's not the point. To build a cabinet, it just takes determination, and that's what it took me to stop eating humans. You know, just determination. You believe in yourself, and just go for it, and you can do it. I believe in you.
Wow, that was real good. That was great. Solid advice from the Cleveland troll.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right, but I know we got another question, a better question. Give it to me. Give it to me, friend.
What's up? This is Colin from Instagram, and I just had a question for you guys. How do I cut my own hair?
Ooh, we got that classic quarantine problem. How is my best Instagram follower gonna cut their hair? Give me that advice, my main man Lector.
Thank you for your question, Colin. As you can see, my hands are strapped to my chest and I am unable to cut. But The thing sharper than a blade is your intellect. You must use your intellect to cut your hair. Because not only can you cut with metal, but you can use chemical reagents. You can hire a dog to cut your hair. You must think outside the confines of your tools.
Oh, God, I gotta give that some snaps. Like it was a beat poem, Lecter. I love it. Use mankind's greatest weapon, their mind. Dude, that was deep. I'm into you. Into you. All right, my other best friend in the whole wide world, P. Diddy Professor Doctor, give me your advice.
All you need to do is a little wave of the wand. The hair will snip itself away, launch itself into orbit, and then burst into flame, raining down terror upon the earth.
All right. I'm digging this constant end of days kind of energy we got going, creepy hand finger thing. Let's do it. Okay. All right. And Cleveland dude, go. Yeah, what's your advice?
Well, you just got to keep trying, Just just don't be too hard on yourself, If you make a mistake, if like let's say I accidentally eat a person, you can't be too hard on yourself. You just got to try and just cut your own hair, I believe in you.
Yeah. It's really good when a person from Cleveland believes in you. It means you're going places. Am I right?
You are right.
Shut up. Okay, you know what? Gotta get that good energy back. I got one last question. Time for one last cue. Give it to me, friends. Give it to me.
Hi, I'm Jesse from Facebook, and I need audition advice. Just how do I get that part?
Ooh, Jesse, you are speaking my language. And if you ever want to talk, you can hit me up. All right, my main man, future best man at my wedding, Lecter. How is Jesse gonna ace that role, ace that audition?
Well, I know a few things about rejection. Society tried to reject my ideas by locking me in that prison for the criminally insane. But they did not know that my sharp mind will always come back. They can lock me away in any prison, but my mind will always find a way, because no prison can hold a genius such as myself. So, you can get rejected, but you must always come back. And no director can ever reject you.
Dr. Lecter, dude, you gotta go on tour with your speeches, man. Inspirational. Don't quit on yourself, because it's all up in here. They can't touch that. I love it. All right. The second best man at my wedding is P. Diddy Doctor. All right. Give me that advice. I want that advice, my man.
All you need to do is a little wave of the wand, and you will light yourself on fire. And you will begin to emit light, burning brighter than any star, and the casting director will be sure to take notice as soon as they as well burst into flame and launch into orbit and rain terror upon the earth.
Yeah, I loved that. Destroy them with your ability, burn it all in flames, and let the world come to you. My man, your evil energy is right where I'm at. I'm a fan of it. And yes, bring us home. It's the Cleveland.
I will bring you home to Cleveland. Anywho, yes, to get that part, you have to tap into your emotional side. See, I wasn't able to stop eating people until I tapped into my emotions and realized, what was wrong with me. Once you really dig deep, then you'll become a better actor, and you'll get that part. I believe in you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Cleveland Troll, giving us life advice.
You're welcome.
Oh, God, I hate you so much.
And that's our game, and that is the game. Oh gosh, bring it on home to Cleveland. Yes, that destroyed me. Yes, I will bring it on home to Cleveland. Awesome, excellent. We just want to remind you out there that are watching, we want to remind you that we are still accepting donations. You can send those donations into Venmo at Fancy Hobo Improv. We appreciate anything that you can afford at this time. We really, really do. And we also want to remind you that we still need suggestions. Yes, we need occupations. So really, like, yeah, give us all the occupations, all the jobs, conventional and non-conventional, and we will use them at the end of our show. All right, moving on to our first holiday game. Very exciting. This game is for Grace, it is for Matt, and it is for Brenan. This game is called Santa's Lap. That's right, it is called Santa's Lap. Now, the way this game is played is regular old holidays. You take the children to go see Santa and they tell them what they want. Well, this game's kind of like that. It's a guessing game, and the children are going to be giving Santa clues on what they want for Christmas, and Santa is going to have to guess. But Santa doesn't know, and these aren't not maybe the most appropriate things that kids would ask for. So, Matt, I need you to turn off your audio. Turn off your audio. Can you hear us at all? Oh, there go the headphones. All right. And yes. All right. So, Grace. You're going to go first, and yours is roller skates, but they're not regular roller skates. They are mousetrap roller skates.
Oh, awesome.
And Brenan, I'm sorry, that comes to us from Gabby. And then Brenan, your suggestion is given to us by Annette and Jesse. It's an action figure, but it is no normal action figure. It is a Jeffrey Dahmer action figure.
Annette and Jesse are sick people.
Yeah. All right. So let's bring Matt back in here by waving our arms. Matt. Yeah. There we go. All right, Matt. Did you hear any of that?
I did not.
Okay, excellent. Great. So, players, are you ready for the game of Santa's Lap?
Yes.
Then let's play.
Hi, Santa.
Hey there, little one. Come here. Let's figure out what you need to get for Christmas.
Hi, Santa.
Hello.
You go, Santa.
I have nothing else to say. Go ahead.
Okay. So for Christmas, I want to be able to go really, really fast in the streets. You know what I mean?
Oh, you'd like a car?
No, I want to be able to move really fast with my feet, but I don't like running. Just, a different way to go really fast in the streets.
With your feet?
Kinda. Like, I want shoes, but they're not just shoes. There's, like, something cool about them, you know?
You want rollerblades?
Yeah, I do want rollerblades, but not boring ones.
Of course not.
Do you have a cat, Santa?
Of course I do.
Really? Is it pretty?
Yes, it's a Maine Coon. It's a very large cat.
Does your cat help with any kind of issues around the North Pole?
Are you asking if I have an emotional support cat?
No, not exactly. More like, do you ever have to put the elves in timeout?
They're not children. They're actually very old.
Oh, okay. But you know how when you get like locked in somewhere and you can't exactly get out and you're like, I need to get out of here, and it's kind of like you're stuck?
Like an escape room?
Kind of, but like for little animals. And like sometimes my mommy will put it around the house and and it's kind of scary, and I'm not allowed to look at them once they've been used.
What are you doing to cats?
Well, it's like I'm not doing anything to the cats. The cats are another version of this, I think.
Of
So
like
I don't just want to move really fast through the streets with these cool shoes. Like, also the way that I maybe am gonna get strapped in is with like a big pa, you know?
You want like a crate for that you put.
But more like, you know how sometimes to catch ants, you have them crawl into
A trap.
yeah, like that. But not just any kind of trap.
A sticky trap.
Kinda, but like you know if you put
A
cheese-
mouse trap.
A what?
A mouse
Yeah.
trap roller skate.
Yeah. Thank you, Santa.
I get the cat things now. Goodbye, little girl. Oh, hello.
Hi, Santa. I have a very special request for you this Christmas, and I hope that you are willing to hear my request.
Of course. I love your Rosie the Riveter headband. Please come here. Let's talk about it. What would you like, little girl?
The headband is unrelated to my request.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I would like kind of like maybe something that I might find in like a cereal box.
Like a top or a Hot Wheels.
Something more interactive, you know.
Oh, like a speak and spell. No, that's never in a cereal box. What cereal am I buying, Santa? All right,
I
go
don't
on.
know. Maybe, I mean, you don't get them only in cereal boxes. Sometimes they come on shelves too. But they're kind of like better versions of dolls. You know what I mean?
They're better versions of dolls, like Bratz.
Yeah, but like they can actually do things and like take people to town.
Take them to town, huh? Like they,
Yeah,
like
they
a
could kick their
carriage driver. Oh, kick their butt like an action figure.
Yeah, like an action figure. But this one, I want like a special one, you know? One that like maybe shouldn't be given to little boys because they might be in danger.
Oh, like a porn star action figure, or?
Oh, no, nothing like that. That would be very inappropriate for someone my age. No.
Good, yes. I was just making sure if you belonged on the naughty list or not.
No, of course not. I'm a very good little girl. But what I do want is a doll where it's like, if I was a member of a club, I would be dismember. Okay, that one didn't land.
Yeah, I think I get something. I think I get what you're trying to say. I just don't know how this relates to the action figure.
Well, you know, the action figure is dismember of this club that like maybe only some people, mostly men in this country, are part of this club, and like they're just really fascinating to me.
Mostly men, huh?
Yeah.
I thought I had it. I thought you were asking for a Dexter action figure.
Oh, I do really like Dexter, and this guy's kind of like Dexter, but this guy's real.
Oh, you want a real serial killer action figure?
I do. And specifically this one.
A John Wayne Gacy action figure.
Oh, I have that one already.
Oh, you do? Of course you do.
Yeah. So what I'd really like is one that would be especially dangerous for boys and men, especially around the Cleveland area. I mean, I know Cleveland tends to be like a theme in this weird Santa's workshop we're at, but like, oh no, sorry, not Cleveland, Milwaukee, in the Milwaukee area.
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer? You want a Jeffrey Dahmer action figure? Oh, okay. I'm glad you want the Dahmer action figure. It comes with people eating action. You just pull the switch in the back.
And that's the game, and that is the game. my God. Oh, thank goodness. I hope we shit on more. I hope we shit on Cleveland more in this thing. Amazing job. I can't believe we guessed both of those. That was fantastic. All right, we're moving on to our very next game. Our very next game is for the Chocolate Bear, and it's for Peter. Get on in here. You too. You have been given the suggestion of Gassy Pals. Gassy Pals. By Ishika on Instagram. This is the game of a couple of players. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then let's play.
Woo!
So, sorry about that one.
You got nothing to apologize, my friend. That was impressive.
Well, with enough beans and enough broccoli, anything's possible. Am I right?
You, the apprentice has become the master. You were.
You're a great teacher. I'll tell you that.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It just warms my heart. Warms our. Oh, there we go.
Warm something else too, huh?
Yeah, it does. It does. But I've been saving this up for this very special day. I'm leaving you.
Oh, that's not where I thought this was going at all.
Well, that's all there is to it. I got nothing more to teach. I got to mosey on out of here.
I'm not ready to be on my own yet. I'm no gas master. You're still my gas master.
Oh, there's a gas master inside of you. You got the heart, kid. I've seen it. I see it day in and day out.
It's not. I can't even do anything as loud as you. And
it's not about the sound. It's about the heart behind it. Like I tell you, it's all about the heart, because it starts at the heart and it goes down through the stomach and then out the butt, and that's all there is to it.
I don't know. I'm just scared.
Fear is where we begin, and then we go and conquer the fear. And without fear, you can't do it. That's why I gotta go away, because you have to stand on your own 2 feet.
Where are you gonna go? How am I gonna see you again?
Oh, I'll be around. Just when the wind, you could smell me on the wind. That's how you know I'm still there.
Okay. When the gas passes.
When the gas passes, you'll know that you've become you.
But the farm.
The farm's in good hands.
They're gonna miss you.
Everyone misses me. But that's life. That's life. You gotta move on. You gotta go someplace. You can't sit still.
No, you're too important here. If anything, maybe I should leave. I've been holding you back. I know.
Well, actually, now that you said that, maybe you could leave.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, that's actually, I never even thought of that. I was gonna leave, but if you leave, then that'll be good, because I have been traveling a lot. So,
this is probably gonna sound like really.
Suggestion. You should leave.
No, this is probably sounding really weird or messed up, but I felt like it was a courteous suggestion. I didn't really mean it. What would I do without the farm? Buy city food in Cleveland? No way.
Game scene. Game scene. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, take that, Cleveland. All right. Moving on to our
Stupid
next
Cleveland.
game. Our next game is Peter. Why don't you stay right there? Choco, we'll see you in a bit. Dr. Tony, come on in. This next scene is for Dr. Tony and for Peter. You have been given a suggestion by Mr. Clever Dad. Again, 2 suggestions in a night. Nice job, Dad. And he's not my real dad. But I hear he's clever. Mr. Clever Dad gave you the suggestion of tacos. Tacos. All right, players, are you ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's play.
Are you finished with the table yet?
Almost. You know, I take these Taco Tuesdays very seriously.
You better, because I've been working really hard on this Taco Tuesday.
Hey, you work way too hard. Don't worry about it. You're my guest at my apartment.
But only one of us knows how to cook, so...
You taught me everything I know. And I'm going to show you tonight.
You think you're gonna wow me tonight? You think you can?
Yes! I got the carnitas here, exactly like you told me. Come on.
Okay. I'll try to lighten up a little bit. I'll try to.
That's
right.
right.
So you know, I heard that people usually get married like just once or twice, but I feel like 5th time really is the charm.
That's right. I had never been married before. I mean, you learned 4 times why it was a bad idea, but me, I'll get it right.
I really hope so, because it's just a divorce is something I would never wish on someone else.
Hey.
Well, I mean, unless they're like ugly or a bad cook or they leave their shoes on in front of the door.
Oh, those are all perfectly good reasons to divorce somebody.
That's why I did it, but you'd never do any of those things, right? Or like you're learning to cook.
Because the shoes, you know, they go outside the door.
You're learning. Gosh.
I should have been dating someone much older than me, and you are just the right person. Hey.
I mean, never too old to have 18 kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal, right? We can agree on that.
Old. 50 is not old. Come on.
Just like 18, maybe 20. I imagine like the most joy is just going to be coming from thinking of new names, like name one after you, name one after me, and then the other 18, it's free. It's just whatever we want.
That's the beauty of life, man. Come on. Your new spouse. We get to name all these kids together.
Together.
It's like each
Wait,
kid.
Okay, actually, let me put the tacos down for a minute. Before we get this, like, whole engagement, wedding, marriage stuff down, can you run by some ideal names for me? Just, name ideas, come on.
Bell. Just like that taco place I like so much.
Oh, those are the worst tacos. Bad for my stomach. But come on, come on, a few more.
Jack. Also have great tacos.
So basic. Okay. Come on. It's just one more. Just 3rd time's the.
Tex.
Tex
also has great tacos.
I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can. We can't. This marriage is canceled. Or Your names are bad.
Game scene. If only it was that easy. Marriage is canceled, everybody. Everybody go home. Nicely done. All right, we're moving on to our next game. Our next game is for Brenan. Choco Bear, get back in here. How and Dr. T, come back on in here. This game is called Time of Death. The way Time of Death works is like this. These players are going to be doing a scene, and at some point I will yell at them to die. They have no idea when they're going to die, but all 4 of these players will die. At some point in the scene. They have no idea when it's going to happen. Those times have been given to me by you, the audience. So thank you for those times. All right, players, let us go into it. Your suggestion comes from Brian on Facebook. Gave you the suggestion of where vanilla flavoring comes from. Where vanilla flavoring comes from. If you don't know that answer, do not Google it. It is horrifying. All right, players, are you ready for the game of Time of Death?
Yes.
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 And let me get my timer set and play.
Don't touch that.
Don't do that. Stop. It's
Trust me.
no, I don't want to try it. I told you. I'm allergic to vanilla. Okay, stop trying to kill me.
Andre, as your father, you have to trust me.
Dad, I'm fucking allergic.
Could we please offer our guest a libation that is drinkable, babe?
Okay, Aunt Carol, why are you trying to tell my dad to keep telling me to drink vanilla?
It's not for you, spoiled brat. It's for our guest.
Andre,
I
show
am your
mother some
guest.
respect, your new mother some respect, please. Our guest is my boss. He came here. I wanted to show him a good dinner before I become his new partner.
It's okay, kids. I have 17 children of my own. So
Fred, you're always so chill.
You're so understanding and handsome.
I definitely won't hold this against you later.
Well,
You
see,
have
Andre?
17 kids?
Yes.
Wow.
I hear you're from Cleveland.
Choco, die.
Yes.
Fred?
Food.
Sure, Fred. Fred, you...
Did you serve him the martini? Is that from the martini?
Yeah,
Oh no, I knew that. I knew that extract went bad. I know that extract went bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Andre, I'm so sorry. You were right. I shouldn't have served it.
Well, right after you gave it to me, I just poured it right on top of his Brussels sprouts.
Oh my God, I should have
So-
known that the vanilla and the Brussels sprouts would have made that really horrifying allergic reaction.
We should have paid attention when Mom tried to teach us to cook.
I'm sorry. Andre, I need you to throw this all away right now. Faster the better.
Wait, Carol, Dad, are you two related?
Carol, we're related.
Well, yeah.
You just said our mom.
Yeah.
We have the same mother.
Dad, is there something you've been meaning to tell me?
You see, sometimes, Andre, we have to settle. We have to make some compromises every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Carol
That's
was
right.
not my first choice, but
Ow, die.
Andre, it's okay.
Well, that's too bad.
Didn't take the news well at all.
No. It's too bad, but
Tony, die.
I killed my own son.
no. Well, this dinner party did not go as planned. We were hoping for a promotion, to explain a complicated family relationship to a young, slightly promising, slightly disappointing young one.
Brenan, die.
I'm just gonna drink this martini.
And that's a game scene. I felt bad. I was like, as soon as Chaco was like, I have 17 kids, gone. I was like, oh no. Oh boy. Okay, great. And
Apparently,
you know
Matthew
what?
McConaughey's dad died while having sex.
Yep. You know what's better than dying while having sex? Donating to Fancy Hobo. I don't know if that's true, but you should donate to Fancy Hobo because we're still raising funds throughout the night. You can send those donations in to @Fancy Hobo Improv on Venmo. We really, really appreciate that. Also, we are still looking for suggestions. We've got some really, really good ones in the chat so far, but keep giving us suggestions for an occupation, anything, very productive occupation like an EMT. Or like totally like absolutely, no one that has ever been productive in their entire lives, like, a senator from Kentucky. Just keep sending those in. All right, we're moving on to our next game. Our next game is for How and Chaco. Yes. How and Chaco, you're going to do an open scene for us. This suggestion comes from John on Facebook, gave you the suggestion of otters. Yes.
Wonderful.
Players, you ready?
Yes.
Then let's play.
Oh my God.
I just love holding your hand. It's so soft, right?
It's grimy. I've never felt that in a hand before.
Right? Isn't it amazing?
God.
It's so soft and grimy and just warm to the touch and sticky.
I feel like it's I feel like I'm sticking my hand inside of a garbage can.
I know, isn't it the greatest? Have you been dumpster diving? I love dumpster diving. It's the best. Your hands get so grimy and soft because there's so many things in the dumpster that moisturize you so well.
Well, I mean, it's a kind of moisturizer, but I mean, it's a feeling that I don't want to hurt you, but I don't love the feeling.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, I'm sure we could find something that you do like. We can maybe also find something for your luxurious beard.
Yeah, well, I keep it clean. Like I try not to go near any dumpsters.
Well, actually, banana peels that have been mixed along with some Vegemite work really well for hair. It's a little known fact. I found it out myself.
It's
like, look at this. Just look here, touch. How soft. Feel how soft. Feel it. Feel it.
It's a lot softer than I thought it would be. But
it's
the
all Vegemite
smell,
and banana peels.
The smell once you got closer, it's I'm dying a little bit on the inside. And
yeah, well, that's a well accepted side effect by this point. But
well accepted. I mean, it's a side effect. And
I've well accepted it.
And you're a beautiful person. And you definitely have some interesting hobbies.
You are too.
But it's just I don't know if this is for me anymore.
Well, yeah, again, like maybe we could try cliff diving instead of dumpster diving. There's plenty of choices. We could go diving into turtle shells. We could dive into some clams, or we could, dive into.
I don't dive into diving is a very personal subject to me.
I know. It's okay. You can talk to me. I'm here for you. I'm listening. I hear you.
You hear me?
I hear you.
You do hear me? You can hear
I'm
me.
here. If you want to dive into me, I'm open to you.
All right. If you can hear me, please hear me this. Your smell haunts me.
Oh.
Like not in a good way. Like to my soul, I'm scarred and
Oh my
and
goodness.
maybe I should put this in simple terms. I want to break up.
I've never dived into someone so deep that we could break up. Oh my God.
Game scene. Ah, wow. Not the amazing, great, amazing. All right, we're going to move on. I'm going to say nothing else other than that. We're moving on to the next game. Our next game is with Grace, Peter, Dr. Tony, and Matt. Come on in here. It's the game of newscasters. The way newscasters works is it's just like a news program. You'll have a main anchor, we'll have weather, we'll have a pre-tape segment, and we'll have some breaking news, all based on the suggestion that you gave us. And this one comes from Magneto. Yep, yes it do. Magneto gave you the suggestion of art and bedazzling. Art and bedazzling is your suggestion. It'll be featured in every story in tonight's broadcast. All right, players, this is the game of newscasters. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's play.
Hey, my followers. This is Shadow Bomb coming at you live from Dark News Daily. We got a lot of art for you today. We're gonna start off with some weather first though, from Death Rocker out there in the wild, keeping it real for us. Let's go to Death Rocker right now, actually.
What's up, everybody? This is Death Rocker with the weather. And I just wanted to let all you party people know that today it's raining inspiration. And today it is raining exactly what you need to inspire your art, particularly anything involving glitter. This is Death Rocker for the weather, and wear your bucket hats, people, because the inspiration is upon us.
Sounds absolutely horrible for people like me who just want to listen to my heavy metal music. But I'll try it. Maybe it'll inspire my cult paintings. Next, we have a special interest piece from the one and only Moonshade. He's coming in right now.
Hi, my name is Moonshade, also known as Aaron Voss from the Moonshade channel. And you know the one thing I love more than death metal? Art and bedazzling. Everybody gets so swept up on listening to the hardest metal. Everyone gets very swept up in bedazzling their jackets with the shiniest rhinestones. They forget that all nature is the greatest artist of all. So, if you think you've run out of rhinestones and if you think you've run out of inspiration, all you got to do is just step outside, bask in the sunset, because once that sun sets, it will be dark enough for you to listen to your metal. Thank you very much. I've been Moonshade.
Thank you, Moonshade. You know, you remind me that nature is the origin of blood and sticks and death. Wait. I'm hearing that there's some dark breaking news coming in. We got Icy Heart on the case right now. Icy Heart, come in.
Hello, it's me, Icy Heart, and I am here at the creepy mansion at the end of the street that the children know to stay away from. And we have decided to make this our bedazzling project. That's right. We are going to turn this creepy house behind me and we are going to make it something sparkle. We are going to make it blitzy and glitzy and wonderful and artistic. It's going to be so happy, so bright that children are going to come here every day and check it out. It's going to be where every Instagram influencer is going to do their shots here because they're gonna want this in the background. So you know that this town is playing on hard mode by making this the center of the next art glitter project. Thank you. Back in the studio.
Mom, not right now. I'm live. Gosh, that's gonna be it for today's Dark News Daily. I promise everything's gonna be darker next time. But until then, stay dark, everybody. Peace.
And that is our game. That is the game. Well done. Well done, all. Matt, it looked like you were in, what is that game? Bloodborne? It looked like that. All right. Moving on to our next game. Our next game is for Brandon. It is, or no, I'm sorry. No, excuse me. It is for, it's for Brandon. Brandon's in that one too. Brandon and Brennan, come on in here. Come on in here. Yes. All right. So this game is an open scene. We've gotten a suggestion from Brian on Facebook.
Oh my God, the 3 BRs.
Look at that. We got Brian, Brennan.
This suggestion does not start with a BR. It is cacophony. 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 All right, players, you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
So that's never going to happen again, right?
I can't promise what I don't know.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. I can't afford to lose that kind of sleep again.
It's not going to happen again. I just wanted you to like what I can do. I wanted to show you my potential.
I appreciate the effort. But I'm not impressed.
Wow. Okay. Ma, this is what I love to do. This is who I am. I can't be something different. I have to make music.
Right. Well, can you put food on my table?
I'm trying.
I'm
trying.
With that garbage ass sound that you're making out in the garage.
It's not garbage. Listen to this.
Oh, that's 5 minutes off my life right there. Oh.
Ma, you don't hear the undertones? That's jazz. That's jazz.
Jazz schmazz. What I want is some bacon and some cheese in an omelet that you've made for me in the morning when I've slept well.
And I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to do that for you, Mom, but you just got to give me time.
I'll give you 30 minutes.
Ma, I can't take over the music industry in 30 minutes.
All
you
right,
gotta at least give me 45.
37.
Okay. Ma, I'm not gonna let you down, all right? I know I let Dad down. Please don't bring your finger up. If you point your finger up, I'm gonna cry. No, please, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. It's a Tuesday and I don't want to cry.
This finger's going up if one of two things don't happen. One, you don't have a recording contract in 37 minutes. Or two, the lawn isn't mowed in 45.
So I gotta get a recording contract from a major record company and mow the lawn in like 37 minutes and then 45 minutes?
Yeah, so if you fail at one, you still have time to do the other one before the finger goes up.
So basically, I could either be 1 for 2, 0 for 2, or possibly 2 for 2?
Yeah, and if you divide it by 5, then we're even.
Game scene. What the? Oh God, we love that whole scene was just like an 11th grade math problem in a textbook. Great, well done all. Brandon, stay put. And I need Matt, Howe, and Grace to come on in here for the game of Slow-Mo Olympics. Slow-Mo Olympics works like this. 2 of these people are going to be narrating. They're going to be doing the commentary, and the other 2 are our Olympians. They are going to, in slow motion, they are going to be competing together in an activity, but it is no regular sport activity. No. It is a regular household activity. That activity comes from, oh my gosh, how many of these did we take from Mr. Clever Dad? Mr. Clever Dad is all up in this show right now. We took the suggestion of doing the laundry. Doing the laundry is your suggestion. All right. So, players, this is the game of Slow Motion Olympics. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Then let's play.
Hello and welcome to the 7th Centennial Laundry Olympics. We're so happy to have you here today. I'm Cuddly Bunches. And my co-host...
I'm Pierce Fielding.
Oh, good to have you here, Pierce. You know, I watched the time that you won about 7 years ago, and it was really inspiring, I think to our youth specifically.
Well, thank you, Cuddly. It's good to know that after succeeding in the Laundry Olympics, that I can now spread the joy of the Laundry Olympics behind the microphone here with you. A legend in this business, I might add.
And you specialized in fitted sheets, did you not? One of the most difficult of the folding.
That's right. If you want the most points from the judges, you're going to have to fold something complex. And fitted sheets was my way in. I know some people do like the fitted bedspreads too, which also have the padding, which makes it more difficult. We'll see if anyone here is taking on a big challenge.
Let's move to our contestants here today. Our first up, he's from Germany. Right here we got Punchy McGee. He's never actually competed in a folding Olympics before, but we're really excited to see what he's got for us. Aren't we, Pierce?
That's right. He's one of those rare Irish Germans, the McGees, and I'm very excited to see how he can represent Germany. It looks like he's got a lot of laundry to go. He's going for quantity, and we'll see how that plays out.
Oh, and our next contestant here, really preparing himself, getting really, tied up in the fabric of it all. What's this guy's name again?
Well, it's one of my favorite competitors here. It's Jude Johnston. He's representing Canada here. And you can see he's currently taking off his Canada hoodie.
Incredible.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see what we got going on today. I think we should get started.
Well, that's not up to us, but it looks like they're about to fire the pistol, so here they go.
Wow. Oh, the preciseness that Mr. McGee has here is really beautiful. He really delicately handles the smaller of the items. It's quite beautiful.
Well, it'll be nice for him to get some points under his belt by starting with a small little hand towel. And, Jude Johnston does not look well. He looks kind of ill.
Quite exhausted, I would say. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays into his quality of folding if he gets to, an item any day now.
And now he's taking off his Team Canada t-shirt.
I see.
It looks like he might be wearing what he's going to fold at the end of this round.
This is going to be interesting for sure to see how he maybe reapplies some of these items or simply puts them into folded. Oh, wow.
Look at Punchy. Oh, look at Punchy. That's a 3-part fold. And I think he's going to go for a 4-part fold. Yep, he's curling in the side. He's curling in the arms, and here it goes. Fold number 4.
I could cry. This is one of Punchy's most beautiful moves. It's almost like dancing, you might say.
And he is putting it down now. I've noticed, I think I have figured out what Jude Johnston is doing compared to Punchy McGee here. Punchy McGee's going straight for the folding, whereas Jude Johnston is still putting his load in.
I see. So he's more focusing on the pre-folding aspect of the folding Olympics. This is a very interesting technique.
And he just, wow, he did the corner fold straight out of WikiHow. Wow. He did it really quick. One sweet motion. The judges are going to like that.
You know, I'm really taking notes here myself.
And it looks like Jude is as well. He's folding his clothes right on top of his notes. Wow.
Oh. It looks like Punchy's getting a little bit carried away, getting a little bit too enthusiastic, and he's attempting to fold a hat. This has never been done before, ladies and gentlemen.
It's one of the hardest things to fold. It wants to keep its shape. It is a hat. It is designed to do that. And look, here it goes with the first fold. Now, that isn't terribly hard. If he can get a second fold here, he will definitely get a high score.
Pierce, I think he's getting ahead of himself, though. I don't know if it can... Oh! And ladies and gentlemen, he has done it. I believe we have a winner for the hat folding.
That's right. Looks like Jude Johnston's already got to put back on his Canada sweater because Jude Johnston or Punchy McGee has folded a hat. Punchy McGee has folded a hat. No!
Oh! He's going for the extra credit, ladies and gentlemen. It is not over yet.
This could work, but he's already folded one hat. If he fails here, he could really damage his score. He's going lengthwise.
God, people!
Punchy! If that shape holds, that's the tricky part with a hat. He's got to let it go. Does the shape hold?
Punchy has truly wowed the world here today.
It has held, ladies and gentlemen. Punchy McGee has just folded 2 hats here tonight.
This is history in the making. Oh, and Mr. Johnson is really doing his best to catch up. He's making a sort of ball, I see.
Yeah, at this point, I feel like he sees what his competition is doing and has just been relegated to rolling his clothes into a ball. And Punchy, are you attempting to fold a guitar?
Unusual items here today. Loving the crowd's attention, for sure.
He's going to try to fold this guitar here. Hit the Who music. Here he goes.
Oh! Punchy has now experienced the wood chips flying.
My God, he's folded a guitar. And Jude Johnston, he's grabbing a chair. Is he going to fold it?
I think he's going to be playing with levels at this point. Or maybe he's even trying to fold the very chair itself.
That is not a folding chair, Jude.
Oh, Jude!
Game scene. Oh my God. Oh wow. That was so ridiculous. Oh Jesus Christ. All right, we are moving on to our very last game of the evening. I need all of our players to come back on in here. Very last game of our evening is going to be CSI Pennsylvania. That is right. That is correct. So the way CSI Pennsylvania works is like this. We're going to be doing one-liners. Someone has died. You have given us occupations for that person who has died. And anytime I definitely need to be sharing sound for this. Anytime a player makes a joke in the vein of CSI Miami in that David Caruso style, and if they get it real good, if they do a really good job of it, they will hear that loud every time. No, I get it. I see them all telling me to turn my video on. I figured it out when I didn't see myself. All right, this is the game of CSI Pennsylvania players. So your first your first occupation comes from Jessie in the YouTube chat. She gave you the suggestion of Geek Squad. Geek Squad. Good luck with this one. All right, players. This is. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do this. We're gonna start with Chaco.
Looks like this murder weapon was a Best Buy.
Grace.
Looks like the internet's down and no one's joining their Zoom calls today.
Tony.
Looks like they got turned off.
Oh, that was the joke. Oh, that ended abruptly, more abruptly than I thought it was. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Brenan.
Wonder if this geek squad tried restarting his computer.
Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
Crunched to death. That looks like a soft install.
Peter.
What is this? Some kind of suicide squad?
How?
Looks like this guy wrote his last code.
It was nearly there. How? Matt.
Well, they've done it. Someone killed the last living Geek Squad member.
Moving on to the next one. This one comes from Lisa. It is air traffic controller. Air traffic controller. We're going to start with Grace.
This is why sometimes they tell you that they're not serving peanuts on this flight.
Who? I'm gonna take credit for that. I know I didn't say anything. I'm gonna take credit for that.
Well, then tell a joke right now.
Fine. Looks like that incoming flight's going straight to hell.
Tony.
I've had it with these debts on this money fried plane.
That was oh wow. All right, moving on. We're gonna go to our next suggestion, which is musician. Who's got one? I think Peter has one.
I heard it was hard to make a living as a musician, but I didn't know it was easy to make a dying.
Grace.
Looks like this musician's untuned.
It was the confidence that you didn't get the yeah button. Brandon and then Matt. Brandon and then Matt.
Looks like this killer's taking a high jump off the base cliff.
Matt.
My God, someone has folded this guitarist in half.
is the show. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, that's our show. Put down your hands. Thank you so much for tuning into tonight's show. We really, really appreciate it. We have got a couple of weeks of really awesome programming ahead of you. So be sure and tune in for all of those shows. We've only got 2 more weekends, 4 more shows until our season is over. So catch as much Fancy Hobo as you possibly can in the year 2020. Next weekend, we've got Hazards and Hijinks, and we've got Ladies Night on Saturday night. That's going to be amazing. The final weekend, the following weekend, our final weekend, it is holiday specials all weekend long. Hazards and Hijinks has a holiday special, including every single adventurer. Every one of the cool adventurers is going to be in that. And then on Saturday night, we have our big season finale. Be sure and tune in for that show. We're going to have some special surprises in store for that show, along with many, 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 many Fancy Hobo players. So we really hope you tune in for the last weekend. Want to remind you one last time, please subscribe to our channel. Whether you're watching this on YouTube, whether you're watching this on Twitch, subscribe to our channel. It is the easiest way to support us. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. Like this video. Yeah, tell your friends and family. We love friends. We love family. So thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's show. Be sure and follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and all of the places. And until next time, Fancy Hobo signing off. Good night, everybody.
In the end, looks like he wasn't able to get himself out of trouble.
Assistant. Would have anyone have for actor's assistant?
Actor's assistant?
Do those exist?
I wish I had one.
What an act turn of events.
How many? Oh, the hat survived?
Yeah, I really fucked this hat up.
Commit to bed.
What the hell was it?
But if your hair is intact,
Fucking fraud, guys.
how you get it? Sorry.
Fraud.
Left turn.
I'm only slightly disappointed.
The fact that I can make
Not mad, I'm just disappointed.